Akufo-Addo urging ECOWAS Parliament to propose measures on curbing coups and instability. I think that, it ties into some of these issues.
So let me make my point. Yes, I mean, if they allow us to demonstrate, if we're able to express ourselves in civil means, there will be no need for this conversation. But
and that is why I want us to also look at it. Maybe you can tie it in as well.
It's very important that Ghanaians understand why they must come out to demonstrate.
Okay.
Because that 60 billion loss that the central bank has made, plus the 77 billion cedis that the Addison printed for the government. Part of that money is what Bawumia is using for his campaign.
Oh, please.
And if...
What do you make that statement?
But why is the money? Frema, why is the money?
If you don't know where the money is, don't just try to cook.
So what money are they using for the campaign?
So find
Dr.
out.
Bawumia, before he came to government, who was he? What did he have? That today Dr. Bawumia can pay a delegate $5,000 at the super delegate conference. So it is the money that they printed, the 77 billion and the 60 billion that Addison printed, and the loss they made is what they shared among themselves.
This is Mensa's assertion, and I think you have your facts.
We are all marching to the central bank. Come out in your numbers. If you're a young person, you don't have a job. If you go to Kolebu, people are sleeping on roads. That 60 billion can give us 20 different Kolebu teaching hospitals in this country. Come out in your numbers tomorrow. Come and demonstrate against the incompetence, the recklessness of Kenuforiata, the recklessness of Addison.
Okay.
For their incompetence and how much havoc they've wreaked upon
So our cameras will be there tomorrow to cover the protest. But there's another one here, and I think this is worth talking about. Akufo-Addo urges ECOWAS Parliament to propose measures on curbing coups instability. Now, the story can be found on the Citi newsroom as well. It says President Akufo-Addo has charged the ECOWAS Parliament to come up with concrete proposals to help governments across West Africa deal with the rising and rampant insecurities and coup d'etats. The president believes finding the root causes of military insurrections will better place the sub-region in dealing with the recent security challenges that threaten the peaceful democracies within the ECOWAS bloc. For want of time, I think that we all understand what he's trying to say. Having president want to extend their terms in office and all the economic issues that come up, the recording coups here and there. He says that concrete measures need to be put in place to check all these, Jeffrey.
Yeah, I think it's a good call to safeguard our democracy, but we must separate the chaff from the good. It's very important, and respectfully, I'll say to our president and to all the ECOWAS leadership.
Yeah.
We want to protect our democracy, but we would like to protect good democracy.
Sure.
And then we separate the good ones from the chaff. And I'm saying the chaff with anger.
So who is the chaff, or what is the chaff?
I'm moving forward. Okay. Good governance must be protected.
You have 60 seconds to
Problematic arm-twisting democracy, mafiaism must be abhorred. You do not sit down and then allow somebody to, under the couch of democracy, stay in power just after 7 years and decide to twist it again to his advantage. If that is what you will be doing, you will be putting a goat and a giraffe on the same platform. And what have you done? Level playing field, but one is taller, obviously one will be winning the day. Look, the presidential monarchy, and I'm underlining the word monarchy, must halt in Africa. How can a family believe that they can stay in power for over 3 decades and 4 decades?
Yeah.
How does it make sense? That a family, one family, father and son alone, can be in power for 40 years. The rest of the country, if there were only 2 million in the country, the rest of the people, there is no wise man there. That is angering enough. ECOWAS should have been worried yesterday, not today, to talk about tomorrow's issues.
But better late than sorry. Or better late
if they had started something today, then you talk about better late than sorry. They have started nothing. It is a group of gentlemen who sit down and protect their interests. No wonder a call is being made for us to protect it. Protect what? Protect the 40 years in power? Or to protect cronies working together and wanton chopping? Look, let me tell you what. Anger sets in, like I'm angry this morning. When I see my age mate, that I might be even wiser than, smarter than, sitting in a Land Cruiser, and then the next 5-10 years, that person's son will tell me, let me go akan. Obaka sani papa bobra. Obra me da form minimiansa ta fra chechen. Ochna ono nya bi ewia ekoguni die mu a. Yesi ne papa bobra. Me na ma bobra. Me na me wan hwe me die so ye. Let me tell you what. And the funny thing is, until we protect it and ensure that, look, if it's 4 years, Stay in there for 4 years. One person is not to change every destiny of the country. That's why you have a national development planning.
Right.
Ensure that every other African country or ECOWAS, because we are on ECOWAS, let's focus on ECOWAS. All the ECOWAS states, let them have strong national development plans. Each and every president that sits down should go by what the people have said. Look, ECOWAS should rather be interested in decency, honesty, fair play, and actually criticize unselfishness. The same ECOWAS that is criticizing the coup leaders. Have you ever heard ECOWAS criticize any democratically elected president who tries to, mafiaism and by chauvining, try to stay in power? Look, my last words are, look, until we have fairness in leadership, we should forget about anybody telling anybody to protect any democracy.
Right.
Look, any military leader who takes over,
okay,
they also rule. We've seen military rulers even govern better.
Okay,
but we have chosen democracy.
Thank you very much.
Let us do democracy.
Right, Mensah, quickly.
I think President Akufo-Addo is a walking contradiction. He is a walking contradiction. When he was chairman of ECOWAS, when the Guinean president changed the constitution and gave himself a third term, is he not the first person who called to congratulate him after that election? He is a walking contradiction. Please, tomorrow, come to the demonstration, okay?
All right, and so that is Mensah's call to you. Tomorrow, come to the demonstration. We'll see how that demonstration turns out. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Mensah, thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
And
but we'll proceed with the case concerning your...
Oh, gosh.